Can you survive eating only yogurt? Probably. Should you ever eat only yogurt? No. But did I? Yes. I'm the only one eating yogurt. No! Previously, I attempted to eat the calories of the average female, but not just any female. The average alternate version of myself, Jacqueline, which would have been an extremely malicious cut for a man with as much lean contractile tissue as me, or so I thought. But as Mr. Shi Lang pointed out, after crunching the numbers, I didn't in fact eat 1,600 calories. I actually ate just over 2,000 a day instead. And with a name like Wing Wang, he doesn't need to tell me twice, I believe him. Clearly fumbled the bag on that one, my bad. It seems the problem is that this particular Jacqueline was dyslexic. That's what I'm here to rectify, not the disability, but to pick another more able alternate female version of myself so I can actually finish my challenge. But this particular alternate version of myself has found herself in somewhat of a calcium conundrum. This particular Jacqueline happens to be Icelandic in origin, a Danish descended dairy disciple delivering some premium Icelandic yoghurt. Then wham bam, somebody, definitely not me, slashed her tyres, and oh no, she's deserted. But what's this? She has exactly 28 pots of Icelandic yogurts to ration over 7 days until the dairy dispatchers come and rescue her from her dairy dilemma, which would be sufficient calories to maintain her less than my amount of lean contractile tissue, but not enough fat in her diet to maintain her less than mine absurdly high amount of testosterone production. If this Jacqueline is anything like me, and I know she is, then she would have known that this would have been a possible outcome out of an infinite number of possible outcomes, so she would have been prepared. Wait, what's that? Screaming from the boot of her dairy delivering device. It's the Greekish or possibly Turkish in origin, nobody knows for certain, what's the difference anyway, version of myself. In his possession so happens to be 7 pots of full fat authentic Greek or Turkish yogurt, which Jacqueline has acquiesced. What a coincidence. She now has a fully adequate amount of fat in her diet to actually survive. So 28 pots of Icelandic yogurt, 7 pots of Greek yogurt, and that's what Jacqueline has to eat, so that's what I'll eat as well. Divide that by 7, and I'll have Lee Sin crunch the numbers for me. It comes down to 4 pots of Icelandic yogurt and 1 pot of Greek yogurt a day, which comes to 1,924 calories, 180 grams of protein, 177 grams of carbs, and 48 grams of fat. Sadly, I only had my Oriental friend crunch the numbers after I had already completed the challenge, so it looks like I'll have to find another alternate version of myself to copy yet again. But alas, I have already completed the 7 days, so I'll enlighten you with my results. This is my day 1 physique, at a menacing 81.5 kilograms. Got a few hours popping, not too bad, considering I've recently just recovered from morbid obesity. I'm looking pretty solid. I didn't record me eating any of the yogurt, so you can enjoy this reenactment footage and just imagine this 5 times a day for 7 days. You may be thinking, did I have any side effects from a yogurt only diet? No, not really, apart from the fact that I was actually feeling extremely malnourished, frail and weak 3 days in, and by day 7 I couldn't wait to have something thick, solid and dense in my mouth. I was pissing a ridiculous amount of times and I only pooed 3 times in 7 days, which is down from the usual 2 or 3 a day. But anyways, onto the physique. Then wham, 7 days later, I'm 79.7 kilograms, so almost 2 kilograms down, looking slightly leaner, in particular in the calves, but honestly the majority of the weight loss can be attributed to lack of solid food in my system, rather than much fat loss. You might be thinking, over 2 kilograms of yogurt a day, that's insane, that means you would be almost 3% yogurt by the end of the day. Wouldn't that mess with your stomach? Luckily for me, I was born a white man, and have the evolutionary advantage of being able to digest dairy products without problem. But if you were not born with such a buff, it would be not wise to consume so much dairy. But regardless of race, if you lack any protein or any other supplements, if you click the link in the description and use code Hancock, you will get a fat juicy discount on the MyProtein website. And let me know which alternate version of myself you want me to copy next time, and I'll pick the top comment. It could be anything, diet, challenges, whatever. I've done it all. No!